Okay, today we're going to take this window out. So what we're going to do is cut all this away, all this old rubber. And I have a couple simple little tools that I'm going to use. There's the putty knife, a razor, and one of these little pick tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and cut all this rubber off, and then I'll pick it all out with this pick tool. Then I'm going to come from the inside with this little putty knife and just carefully break the seal on all this stuff. Already done some over here. Okay, so on this side it's got bumpers. Have to be careful here because this is a windshield that has an antenna. The antenna comes all the way up and goes across on both sides, and it connects into here, so you got to be careful not to break that. The other bumper is on the other side over here. Okay, so we're looking at this side, so here it is. Once again, we have to cut all this off. See, on this side I already got some of it off. You can see some of it's already through over here. So what I'll do is I'll finish cutting all that off, all up here. Okay, so on this side here, what I'm going to do is take this knife and just cut all this old rubber and sealant from all over here. And then what I will do is come from the other side. You can't probably see it. And here I'm going to cut it with the putty knife. Alright. And after the whole thing is off, all this is all sealed open, and that way all I have to do is just lift the windshield out. Then I'll clean all this rust and everything else. All this rust here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but so just take this single edge knife and just cut all this off. Just pull all that stuff out of there. Be careful not to use the glass as a leverage. So I also have this little hook. You just have to be patient. And it all comes out. And you go from the inside. Careful, do that with your putty knife. And you can see the putty knife comes all the way through. See the putty knife here. So that means that seal is basically broken. There it is. So you can see we took all the sealing compound off. And I'm going to do that all the way along the top, all the way around the bottom. So what I'll do here, same thing. cut that rubber on the bottom, I mean the top. Cut them on the bottom. Use my little pick tool. And just pull out all this rubber. And it all comes up. Just takes a little time. Gotta be patient. Be careful, this is glass. And what I'm doing here is, instead of coming from the front side, which I suppose I could, yeah I could with no trouble at all, I'm just using a little pick tool here, just to reach underneath and sort of break the seal. But I bought this at Harbor Freight, a couple bucks. Okay, now that the seal all the way around, also unplug the antenna. What we're going to do is lift this out and set it on the hood. So, most way, just push up like this. Lift it up a little bit. Set it up here. Juice up on this one. Turn it. Just carry it out. And that's it. See, I've been working on this for a while, trying to get this window out. It obviously leaked. And the other person just loaded this up with glue or whatever, adhesive. So I'm just using a little single edge razor blade to cut it off on this side. And we'll go back on the inside and break the seal. And we'll slowly lift it out of here. Okay, now we're going to go on the inside and just keep on going along the edge here until we break the whole seal. Then we can just lift this whole thing right out. Okay, now we're going to take this window out. We took all the sealant around here except for on the bottom. There's a little bit we can't get. So, just grab that down there. I'm going to put it over there by the tree. Okay, the window's ready to go. We set it all in. We put wooden spacers right here. Marked it all the way around. Also put some masking tape in certain locations with lines so we can just set it right in. Here's the lines on this side. You'll see it sets up here, here, and here. That way we don't even have to think about it. We'll just set it right in position. And here's the same thing on the front. We positioned it, marked it, 4 different spots. We put the stoppers on the bottom. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, so now what we have to do is take the window out, caulk the back side, and gently set it in position. Also, it's good to get an idea of how much space you have here, so how much caulk you have to put on there. See, this one has a little bit more space. The other ones do not. Alright, now we're going to put the caulk on. Start anywhere, doesn't make much difference. What we're looking for is a nice even bead, and make sure you put enough on. And being that it's black, it will hide itself. This will be all underneath the chrome.
Try and line it up visually with the markers.
Okay.
Are you down? I'm not down yet, Dave. Okay, change hands.
Okay.
How are you faring it before we completely drop it? How are your markers lining
My
up?
markers are okay. How about yours?
I think I need to go a bit more your way.
Okay.
Right? Proper. Like a glove.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a bit more, I need a bit of pressure up here.
Okay, just push it down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we got all the... So let me just put this stuff on and we'll start anywhere. Okay, all the caulking is on. What we're going to do the same thing, just flip it over and line up our marks so everything's all set, and give it a try.
Come back towards me a bit, it's Back a bit more. Right, hold it.
Right there.
Yeah, drop it. Perfect. It's sealing here. I can see it. Are we for space? Our lines are.
Perfect.
The lines are okay.
Yeah, everything looks good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Perfect installation.